Welcome to Policevibe UK 12, the channel that exposes the truth behind police encounters and shines a spotlight on accountability. Today's footage comes from CJ Audit's Auditing, Northern Ireland, whose full video you can find linked below. Go show them some love and check out the complete clip after this breakdown.
We found Mark today here on the town. Just came across it there. We're marching up the main street here to the bandstand, then it's one of do speeches, a few speeches and stuff up there, so we are. Well, hey lads, what about these boys? We'll maybe pick this back up here at the up in the bandstand here in the centre of the town here, so we'll
yeah,
folks, we'll pick this back up.
Whose streets? Our streets! 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 Whose streets? Our streets!
You need to lie down now.
I got everybody walking the bottom in here. See what the speeches is going to happen here. Now when I'm on it here. I think Freedom Dodge here today. Truth podcast here today. MTX. Thank you else. Here today. Hi, alright, look.
Free speech.
MTX. Right up. Alright, 2 seconds. I want to get this boy Snake. Give me a shout out. Shout your name out here for the channel.
Amtax Media.
Spell it.
Amtax Media.
Spell it first.
AMTAX Media.
Folks, check him out on YouTube as well, will you? Facebook and TikTok and all as well, will you? I'll pick this back up here in a minute, folks.
Okay, 24th of May this year, reported rape and sexual assault of 2 young girls who were later found out confirmed by men in the service for weeks. 7th of June, 15-year-old girl was dumped off the street, took to a dirty garage. Might I add, it's still standing. There were 30 mattresses on the floor which was sexually assaulted and raped and 3 women and 50 men. 29th of August, attempted abduction of a young mother and reporter from the street by 3 foreign nationals in a white van. In daylight hours on a busy pedestrian road. Just think for a moment. Children being children, and in the space of a few minutes or hours their lives seem to change forever. Anyway, welcome to the Ballymena, the great Bible Belt of the North. Just a wee verse concerning that. Deuteronomy 28, 43, 44. The foreigners who reside among you will rise above you higher and higher, but you will sink lower and lower. They will lend to you, but you will not lend to them, and in the end they will be the rulers. I started doing these protests as a member of my family. A child was abducted off the street and raped by 3 Roman gypsies. Yeah. The women of Ballymena have stood together weekly since the riots. We've had a lot of confusion at the start, and mainstream media have ripped the arse out of us, but men, everybody's welcome. It's the residents of Ballymena that do this.
Yo!
We need you all to unite and to stand with us, protect your families and protect yourselves.
Yes!
protesting, we have been challenged by locals. Driving past us, shaking their heads, making wanker signs. Remember that? Yep, Yeah. Telling us to get off the street.
No way! Our streets!
Aye, our streets. But if I ask them, if that had happened to your family, do you not try everything possible in your power to not stop it? The violence is happening on our streets, and God forbid you would ever have to feel the hurt, confusion, disgust or disbelief that these families do. We also stand against any predators, local or foreign.
Yes.
And I myself have taken part in getting rid of 3 tails from the East Village in Hawthorne.
Yeah.
Now, well, let's address the problem. Massive, uncontrolled migration. The large majority of local councillors, police and government have abandoned the people in Northern Ireland.
Yep.
Our communities are crying out for an answer on illegal and controlled immigration. Instead, we're labelled as racist for raising our concerns. Meetings can't be behind closed doors. We need transparency. We're not going to be silenced and we're not going to be ignored. Can I just welcome all citizen journalists today? To the mainstream media, racist is also a word you use for us, not ours. And I will not be defending my freedom of speech to you. Free speech, you can't get to the truth without it, and we'll continue to use it.
Yes!
Few fun facts. Immigration law 1971, the UK law, section 24. It's a criminal offence to enter the UK illegally or overstay. Section 25. It's a criminal offence to assist or house someone here illegally. Illegal entrants can be detained and removed. Since the riots, 30% of Roma gypsies are back in our town. All cultures are welcome here, if and I mean if you're documented, vetted and have came through the proper procedures. You have to work, you have to make a contribution to our society and live, and most importantly live by our laws. This is Great Britain. Illegal immigrants, you're not welcome and we're not being silent anymore.
Yeah!
This is our home, one we should be proud of, not one where you're scared to go out and let your children grow up in without fear. It's not acceptable. You are not acceptable and we will not accept you.
Yeah!
We are a small country town, but the amount of sexual assaults, rapes, attempted abductions, harassment and stalking is unacceptable and a bloody disgrace. One of these attacks is too many, let alone all of them.
Yes!
Every one of you in every town, village, city needs to stand up. Stand up for your children, your family. Eventually, someone's going to hear our voices. I can't finish off today without mentioning the amazing Unite the Kingdom rally last Saturday in London.
This is a major turning point. The speaker moves from criticizing past events to proposing what they call solutions. In commentary videos, this is where we usually break down what's being suggested and whether it's realistic. Do you think community building and political pressure can actually create change in situations like this? Drop your thoughts below.
Two of our ladies had the privilege of attending the largest protest in UK history, by the way.
Yes!
Tommy Robinson has fought and suffered dearly for the past 15 years for our voices to be heard. It started in small towns in England, just like here. Migrant hotels, men only, rapes, sexual assault, grooming gangs, and the similarities here are frightening. Please, people, wake up. This is just the beginning. If we don't take a stand, who will? Thank you very much.
Yeah!
Alright folks, just say here to this wee woman, say thank you very much for every single one of you here today. And we want to give a big cheer for this woman.
Go on, Richard. Give it to him.
Yes, Richard, go ahead. Just hit the screen.
Richard, he doesn't need to know how to
I
work
don't
it.
know,
You
man, I'm
fucking know.
what are you stubborn about there?
Do I need this mic? No, I don't need it. Well, listen, I've been involved in this, what's been going on in Ballymena since the start of it. I came up here, Tommy got in touch with me when the first protest was happening way back in June, I think it was, wasn't it? And obviously I was shocked to find out that what we've been fighting against in England had come to Northern Ireland. When I came to this country, to be honest with you, one of the reasons I settled here, because we didn't have any of that nonsense in Northern Ireland in 1987. But now, it's come here with a vengeance. And I want to say something. I want to say something to Stephen Nolan. He put his face out again in East Belfast the other day. I don't think he got a good welcome. What do we think of Stephen Nolan? He's a pantomime villain. Yes, he's a clown as well.
Yes.
But I want to say something about the mainstream media, the BBC, the PSNI, and Michelle O'Neill. They all lied about those protests. They all lied about what happened in Ballymena. What happened in Ballymena was not a race riot. That is a lie. And the Chief Constable of the PSNI and the Deputy Chief Constable, they lied. It was not racist thuggery. That is a damnable lie and they should be ashamed of themselves. We know, everybody standing here knows exactly what happened in Ballymena. An organised criminal gang came to the town, they set up shop, they took liberties with the people, they exploited their own people, and the PSNI did absolutely nothing about it. And what happened was, brave people stood up and they did something about it. And you know something? Ballymena is a better town for not having that criminal mafia in its midst, peddling drugs, prostitution and abusing your daughters. Ballymena is a better place and a happier place. I also want to say this. Be very vigilant. So I'm going to tell you something. The establishment in this country, in Northern Ireland, believe you me, they're targeting all of us. Be very, very vigilant. They're going to try and put those people back into this town. These protests mustn't stop. You must continue to take a stand, and you take a stand until you win, and you get all the criminals and all the gangsters out of this town. I was in London last weekend. I don't know if you saw what happened in London last weekend. There was a protest. It was a little bit bigger than this one. Not much. A little bit bigger than this one. But I want to tell you something. Ben Habib stood on the platform. And you know what Ben Habib did when he stood on the platform?
Yeah.
He talked about Northern Ireland. The people of England love the people of Northern Ireland. The people of Scotland love the people of Northern Ireland. The people of Wales love the people of Northern Ireland. We are uniting the kingdom. That's what this is all about. And this is really important. This is really important. I understand what happened in June, and I'm not gonna get into condemnation, but I'm also not gonna condone violence. I believe with all my heart we can do this peacefully.
Yes.
We had 1 million people on the streets of London last Saturday, and it scared the shit out of the establishment.
Pause here for a second. you'll notice the tone shifts from emotional testimony to broader claims about crime and local safety. Whenever protest speeches include personal stories, they're often used to strengthen the emotional appeal. How does this kind of storytelling impact your view? Does it make the message more convincing or more intense?
And what we need to do here in Northern Ireland, we need to start organising this that we're doing today, what's happening in Bangor, what's happening in East Belfast, what's happening in the Shankill Road. And I want to tell you something else. I want to give a big, massive round of applause to the people in Uri, most of them Roman Catholics, who are taking a stand against their city. They're coming a city of sanctuary, and we need to reach out the hand of friendship to our Catholic neighbours who are taking a stand, because believe you me, they will be getting a lot of heat and a lot of pressure from those slimeballs, scumbags, the touts and louts of Sinn Féin IRA. They'll be getting heat from them. We've got to stand with our Catholic neighbours that are standing for what we're standing for.
Yes!
Now, like I say, the only way that we're going to do this without sending a lot of people to prison is if we do it peacefully. And that's vitally, vitally important. So I've got a few solutions of what we can do, because let's get it right. We all know, everybody in Northern Ireland knows how to riot. It's called muscle memory. We all know that. We all know that. But there's a better way. There's a far better way to do it. What we need to start doing is this. We need to start building a community first of all. Secondly, we need to get political. We need to find the politicians in Northern Ireland who'll stand with us, who believe what we believe, and we need to make sure that they get behind these protests and support what we're doing. And if they don't, at the next election, you vote them out.
Yes!
My voice is going, so I'm going to finish in a little bit. I was doing a bit of shouting last week, that's all I'm going to say. But another thing that we need to do, I must say, I think it's shameful. Is there anyone here, is there any minister of religion here today? Any pastor? Anyone from the church in Ballymena? Shame on them. Shame on them. Now Ballymena is the Bible Belt of Northern Ireland, and I believe in the Bible from cover to cover, right? But I want to tell you something. The Christian leaders of this town need to stand with the people of this town. And I put this out to as a challenge to them. Why aren't the pastors of Ballymena out here standing with the hurting people of Ballymena that have been so wounded by what happened to those wee girls in June of last year? Our movement in England, every single meeting we have, it's like a gospel meeting. We have pastors on the platforms, we have bishops on the platforms. That's a very, very important thing. We've got to Christianise this in Northern Ireland, and the problem is the churches have totally detached themselves from us. And I want to say this about England. What happened in Ballymena was horrendous. It was evil, and I respect every single person, and I love you all for standing up for those wee girls. I was talking to Sammy Woodhouse this morning, and if you don't know who Sammy is, Sammy was a survivor of one of the most brutal grooming gangs in England, in Rotherham. And I said to Sammy, he says, what's the stats? Can you give me some stats for talking to the people?
Here's your first big moment. The crowd energy kicks in. Anytime you see repeated chants like this, it's usually done to build unity and rhythm. What do you think? Do chants like these strengthen a movement or just hype people up? Let me know in the comments.
People in Ballymena, in Bradford alone, think about this. And police officers that are standing here, I want you to think about this when you criticise these good people standing here. In Bradford alone, this is what the independent grooming inquiry is finding. In Bradford alone, 72,000 children were raped by the grooming gangs in Bradford. And that's not the worst of it. Do you know how many towns? Do you know how many towns they found out so far have been affected by the rape epidemic in England? 85 towns and cities. So you multiply that 72,000 by 85, That gives you an idea of the scale of what's happening in England. I'm sorry. I don't want Pakistani Muslim rape gangs coming to Northern Ireland and doing the same here. We've got to keep them out. I'll tell you what happened in England. What happened in England was almost on a massive scale of what happened here in Ballymena. Little Pakistani mafia gangs dealing heroin, involved in criminality, set themselves up in every town and city in England, and they industrial scale raped the girls in those towns. We can't have that happening in Northern Ireland, and we've got to do everything in our power to make sure it doesn't happen. The rape of Britain is not going to extend to Northern Ireland. We're going to stand here. Here we stand. We can do no other. So help us God. Thank you very much.
Richard Ingram, check him out on YouTube as well. Richard Ingram on YouTube as well, folks.
You'll not need that microphone.
Lindsay-
I thought you were getting up there.
Also check out Lindsay Brown as well. Lindsay Brown as well, on YouTube and all that. Good
Say how
stuff,
British
folks.
she was. She done freaking accent.
Pick us back up. Yeah, folks, good football a minute.
Who's street? Our street. Who's street? Our street. Who's street? Our street. Get them out. 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 Get them out.
Yeah, folks, Ballymena here, so all the best. Take it easy, good folk. They're going to be staying. We protest today here peacefully as usual. All the best.